The Supreme Court just struck down Donald Trump's sweeping tariffs, and within hours, he hit the world with a brand new 10% global tariff. This isn't just political drama. This is a trade war reboot, and India, China, and Europe are all in the blast radius. The court ruled that the International Emergency Economic Powers Act does not authorize the president to impose tariffs. 60-3 decision. Even Justices Neil Gorsuch and Amy Coney Barrett, both Trump nominees, voted against him. Hours later, Trump signed a new executive order under Section 122 of the Trade Act of 1974. Result? A 10% global tariff, almost immediate. But here's the real question. Is this a tactical retreat or a strategic escalation? Section 122 tariffs can only last 150 days. After that, Congress must approve any extension. So this move buys Trump time. Time to negotiate, time to pressure, time to re-engineer his trade strategy. But what happens when that 150-day clock runs out? And more importantly, who wins during those 150 days? China previously faced two 10% tariffs under the invalidated law, plus an existing 25% duty. Now, those are replaced by the 10% global tariff. Total Chinese tariff rate, 35%, not lower, not higher. Strategically maintained. So despite the Supreme Court ruling, China doesn't escape pressure, and that tells you something. This isn't about legal defeat. This is about maintaining leverage. The European Union had agreed to a 15% tariff deal with the US, but much of that was tied to the law the court just struck down. Now, Europe temporarily faces 10%, lower than before, but global trade partners are now in limbo. Temporary relief, permanent uncertainty. For India, this shift creates both risk and opportunity. If China remains at 35%, India could position itself as a manufacturing alternative. Electronics, defense components, pharmaceutical supply chains. But if US tariff policy keeps shifting every few months, global investors hesitate, and hesitation slows capital flows. So India's strategy must be precise. Stay neutral, exploit supply chain realignment, avoid becoming collateral damage. Trump made it clear. Section 232 tariffs, still active. Steel and aluminum remain on the table. Section 301 investigations, expanding. While one door closed, three more just opened. The message is simple. Tariffs are not going away. They're evolving. Trump didn't just defend the tariffs, he attacked the court. He signaled he will bypass Congress if possible. This is political theater. To trade partners, negotiation leverage remains. To markets, expect volatility. And volatility changes global capital allocation. Short-term impact, market uncertainty. Long-term, acceleration of supply chain fragmentation, more regional trade blocs. And for India, this could be the moment to deepen strategic manufacturing ties with the US, especially in defense and electronics. The Supreme Court tried to limit executive tariff power. Trump responded in hours. This isn't the end of US tariff policy. It's phase 2. India must decide now, observer or beneficiary, because in the next 150 days, the global trade order could shift again. Subscribe now for sharp, no-noise geopolitics and defense analysis. Subscribe V for Vantage.